Hey guys, what is going on? Hopefully you are having a great day today. My name is Daniel, and in today's video I'm going to be bringing you along with me and just kind of talking about a few things here. I haven't decided exactly what it's going to be about yet, but I'm actually dropping off this fifth wheel Astoria. It is at the dealership right here, and some quick little thought for you may be helpful, may save you a driver damage claim, is being able to have your own chalk. I've got them on both sides. This is a kind of a steep situation, and there actually is a camper behind the back of this fifth wheel that I've not yet disconnected from. So I've got a chalk there and a chalk on the other side, and I did that on purpose because I wanted to I put them not up against the wheel, but I wanted to be able to let it slide a little bit if it were to need that, to be able to catch on both sides when I disconnect from this fifth wheel here. So that is going to be happening in just a few minutes here, once he gives me the A-OK to go forward. But having some of these chalks, I think, could be very beneficial. I'm using them, I largely only really got them for my dumpster rental business. I did not purchase these for this particular kind of situation. I didn't really anticipate this at all, but being able to have the chalks on the fifth wheel, I think, could be a big benefit if you're unloading. Obviously, I'm going to be taking them with me. I'm not going to be leaving them here, so this is only as an added measure. He's already got a big chunk of wood on the rear tire, as well as a cinder block on the other side. So I wanted to make sure that if anything goes south with this unloading, if it slides down the little ramp here that we've got, that it's going to have an additional layer of stoppage, or whatever you want to say, to this unloading. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get it unloaded here in just a second. Hopefully it's very boring and you don't even have to see any aftermath, but I'll go ahead and catch you guys a little bit later. Well, I am about to leave here. We got unhooked. Thankfully, it was really boring of a drop unhooking the fifth wheel. I did, however, leave my battery inside the front compartment there. So before I left, did the paperwork up in the office, and then I'm back over here, just grabbed the battery, and we're on our way back home. So I'll catch you guys in just a minute, and we'll see you soon. So as you can kind of hear possibly from that, my auxiliary fuel tank is, the pump is actually kind of intermittently sputtering, I guess you would call it. And I believe there seems to be some type of power issue going on here. So I'm going to go ahead and test all my power, auxiliary stuff, as well as my actual battery here, and check things over a little bit. Just want to be sure and safe going down the road. But something's going off on this, and it's not working right. I really don't believe it's my actual pump or the electrical work back there, but we'll see. So upon further inspection, the actual nut on my positive post of my battery, that is super corroded, and it's actually, I just checked it with the thermostat, infrared thermostat. Actually, they're really handy to have. I'll have the link down in the description if you're interested. But I've got a AMES or AIM, whatever, infrared thermostat. But basically, this was saying just about 115, and then I compared the other positive terminal of the other battery, and that was reading like 94, 95. So we got some problems here. There's some type of, obviously the corrosion is going to absolutely have an effect on the terminal. That's exactly where the alternator connects, right underneath there on that post. So I've definitely got a corrosion issue on that nut. I'm worried if I take it off or strip it out or something, like, I'm gonna have a bigger issue. So For right now, I'm simply not going to run my auxiliary power or any of that stuff, and I'm simply going to just run down the road. I'll probably continue to check this over the time. Who knows how long this has been going on. I've just recently had some intermittent issues with my the alternator, showing that there's some type of power problem. So I believe that's exactly along the same lines. My auxiliary tank was having issues, kind of sputtering. I've got enough fuel in the tank to last all the way home, so I'm going to take care of this problem. I don't believe it's an alternator problem. I don't think it's any other issue. I think it's simply the corrosion on that post. So I'm of course going to I'm going to grab some of that what is it called, the anti-corrosive gel or whatever they call it. I'm going to get some of that, get a new nut, possibly somehow a new post, or do something different with it somehow. I don't know, have to rewire the whole terminal or something. I don't know what's going to happen, but seemingly we're going to try to limit the issues until I get home, and then take care of it there, where I can actually address it with all my tools and everything that I need. So seemingly this video, I just wanted to bring you along for the ride, but it turned into a little bit of excitement for me, between potentially the trailer rolling back, which thankfully was really boring, and it literally rocked maybe like 2 or 3 inches, and then it just stopped. I almost lost my battery, so don't forget your battery. Make sure if you're parked on an incline of some sort, make sure you chalk your wheels, get some chalks. Again, I only had those chalks with me because of my dumpster rental business. It's honestly not a bad thing to have with you, even if just being an RV transport. So you know, think about that. So the chalks, my battery, and now this. It could be a whole lot worse. Things could be in a much dire situation, but just wanted to bring you along for the ride here briefly. Things can go south. Multiple things could potentially ruin your day out here, and if you're not vigilant, if you're not being intentional about running your business, about keeping an eye on everything, the trailer at the drop-off, leaving things behind, potentially costing you more money, the battery, your license plate, all those things, and then just simply putting down the road. It's not good enough for us to just say, well, I guess I didn't see that happen, I don't know. Well, we've got to find out. And I know I want to be more intentional about that. So here's your warning for the day, warning for the season. Be thoughtful, be careful. I'm gonna go ahead and get home. I've got enough gas, I don't have to use the auxiliary on that. I'm gonna keep an eye on that temperature, but I'm assuming that corrosion has been going on for long enough to where it's probably a slow process. I'm gonna continue to check it with the infrared thermostat on the way home. But the corrosion probably happened from it being loose in some way, shape, or form. For it to spark, to arc in some way or another, and then just cook that whole thing, literally overheating it. So I definitely want to do a better job, make sure that that's good, that does not happen again, and we don't start fires. So anyways, be safe out on the road, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get in here. The sun is incredible. I'm grateful to be just wearing a t-shirt and not be absolutely turned into a popsicle. That's a blessing in itself. So be safe out on the road, guys, and I will catch you guys later.